It's the final of Cowbellpedia. 12 students standing. Who gets to wear the crown?
Esteemed viewers and cherished audience here in the studio, welcome to Cowbellpedia, the mathematics quiz competition for secondary schools across Nigeria. This is the final. Who will be crowned the undisputed mathematical champion at the end of this show in the junior and senior category? 8.5 million naira is up for grabs, an educational excursion, and of course the bragging rights as the best mathematical student in Nigeria and probably beyond. The energy is ripe. Our 12 contestants are on standby, 6 in the junior and 6 in the senior category. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Promasidor Nigeria, let's welcome the Managing Director of Promasidor Nigeria in the person of Mr. Olivier Thierry.
At Promasidor Nigeria Limited, we believe that education is an important investment for the future of our children, especially the girl child, which allows them greater power to make informed choice over the kinds of life they wish to live. We made a humble appeal that mixed school should nominate minimum 2 girls for each category to present such school. The above initiative to encourage girl child's education paid a huge dividend. Out of the 12 finalists, the ratio has been 2 female for 1 male. Interesting, especially for my ego.
And we are eternally grateful that efforts are being made to demystify mathematics. To demystify it is a myth that is a difficult and impossible subject, but this project, I'm glad to report, is dealing with this challenge. And therefore, my organization is committed to this course. I'm very appreciative of Just Media for the effort, and more importantly, our host and sponsors, the Promasidor Nigeria Limited. And we appreciate this partnership. We will spare no effort to continue to sustain it. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we meet our 12 finalists, there were some incredible achievements and feats that were recorded during the journey of Season 2 of Cowbellpedia. And some of these achievements could not go unnoticed. In fact, we're going to reward them. The world is evolving. The age-long notion that the female gender is the weaker one is gradually taking a back seat. And the reason I say so is that we have examples all over the world of women doing great things. For example, in Argentina, we have Catherine de Klinchka, who is the president there. Her female counterpart is the Prime Minister of Great Britain, talking about Theresa May. In Africa, we're not left behind. Johnson Sirleaf of Liberia is also a force to be reckoned with. The first female pilot in Nigeria, Chinyere Kalu, is also on that list. And not forgetting the very first Vice Chancellor of a Nigerian university who also has a PhD in mathematical education, the one and only Professor Grace Alele Williams. In a couple of days, the world's oldest democratic nation, the United States of America, might be ushering in the very first female president, talking about Senator Hillary Clinton. And the list goes on and on. 108 contestants came to this competition. Out of the 108, 71 were male. 3 of them made it to the finals. 37 were female, and 9 of them made it to the finals. 8.5 million naira is at stake. Who will take away the lion's share of that cash prize? Who will be going for that educational excursion and have the bragging rights as the Cowbellpedia Mathematics Quiz Champion? All this will be revealed in a couple of minutes after the break as we meet our first 6 contestants in the junior category. Stick around.
Instantly dissolving cowbell milk is both delicious and nutritious. It promotes good health and vitality. Cowbell milk has a blend of the important vitamins which we call Vita-Rich. A, C, D, E and K. Plus vitamin B9, which helps with brain development. We've also got a deliciously creamy new formula that dissolves instantly. Cowbell, now deliciously creamy.
Welcome back. Our first 6 contestants are ready. They've been through quite a lot to get here, but they are here. But for those who do not know them, let's meet our contestants once again and have a recap of who these contestants are. What makes them tick? Where are they from? Are they from this world? Let's meet our first contestants in the junior category.
The fact that my parents took me to one of the best schools in Nigeria where mathematics is highly encouraged made it easier for me.
I look at the comportment of the boy. He's cool, calm, and collected.
He's a kind of person that is very determined.
There were many exciting parts of the Cowbellpedia quiz show, like the dinner and meeting new friends. But the most exciting to me was when the quiz master told me that I have qualified for the final.
It was not a surprise to me because I know he has the potential to be the best.
Last year, one of our students got to the final stage too, and he did well. And this year too, we've gotten to the final stage.
And I pray for him that this final stage, he will bring the crown down to Ondo State by special grace.
Dennis, how was it when you went back home after the prelims?
My parents were very happy with me and told me they promised me something special after the finals.
So Dennis, are you here alone? Hello, mommy. What do you want to study?
I want to become a science student.
Okay, your maths is very good for sure, and we wish you all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause to Dennis.
I like mathematics because it has to do with everyday life.
And she's a recipient of the AMC with bronze medal.
The only area I was personally concerned was their speed. These are all-time base.
If one of our beamers correct.
And you have to work hard. Don't sleep because others are not sleeping.
Glory, glory. They say you shouldn't sleep.
Yes, sir.
Who's here with you in the audience?
My mom and my teacher.
Okay, mom and teacher, you want to wave? So, Glory, tell us one thing that is not on that recording, something different, special about you that the audience don't know.
Oh, I'm inquisitive.
You're inquisitive. I wish you all the best, Glory. Welcome back.
Mathematics is like a wrestling match where your opponent punches you and you have to punch back.
Initially, she was afraid of mathematics, but with the encouragement given to her by her mother and myself, she developed interest.
And that's why we'll see you in the final.
We have gone through rigorous trainings, solved many questions.
It's a matter of she's going to win.
So, Oluwafunbi, who came here with you? Thank you, Mommy and Daddy, for joining us today. I'm very curious, is there anything else that people don't know? Maybe you're a sprinter?
Yeah, I love sports.
What's your favorite?
Handball.
Handball. Okay, that's very good. I wish you all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause to Oluwafunbi.
My name is Oluwatunmise.
I noticed her from the age of 3, and I started working on her. Immediately I noticed that because I believe mathematics is the bedrock of all subjects.
Her performances in mathematics became uncontrollable. Uncontrollable in such a sense that she always has distinction.
I wish to become the first this year.
We study together day and night, and I want her to take a step higher than
mine by coming first position in the Cowbellpedia 2016 competition.
I'll be proud of her being my child.
The uncontrollable Oluwatunmise. Even Ajoke Taiwo, what did she advise you?
She advised me to increase my speed and accuracy.
Are you ready to break your own record?
Yes.
All right then. Who did you come with today?
Dad and I.
Okay. Great to have you here. I wish you all the best, Oluwatunmise. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
Oreofe means grace. And a child that has a name like that, definitely, there are great things ahead of her.
Throughout her junior school, she's not someone that is just good only in maths, she's good all round.
The reason why it's always easy for me because I apply to all daily activities.
Dedication is the hallmark of our success story. We've always made them to understand that when you score 100%, nobody can beat you. You are the beater.
She's been denied a number of weeks of holidays and so on. So if she wins, it really will have been worth, all those sacrifices.
With the support of my parents, teachers, and God, I'll come out with flying colors.
Oreofe, who's here with you in the studio?
My brother and dad.
Okay, brother and dad. They look like twins though. Daddy looks very, very young. So, Oreofe, what subjects are you likely to pick up apart from maths?
Science.
The sciences?
Yes.
And what do you want to be?
A medical doctor.
Fantastic. I wish you all the best and welcome back to Cowbellpedia.
Juliet is fun, she's friendly, she's
very determined, and she's always ready to try and try and try.
Almost everybody in this family has been making an A in mathematics.
My Cowbellpedia journey started in grade 7 when my teacher asked people who wanted to do the quiz show.
She called that she was not qualified, she has been dropped. She felt somehow, though I encouraged her that don't worry, all will be well.
She was so determined that she kept reminding me of a particular Bible verse that we consider important in the class, which says that, yes, we are what we are by God's grace, but we still have to put in a lot of effort.
Yeah, sometimes they'll drop Juliet, but then somehow she always ended up getting back inside.
It is much more fun than me and my colleagues, Oreofe and Glory, qualified for the final. I know that whoever wins will get the support of the others, but I pray I win.
So, Juliet, who did you come here with?
My mom.
Hello, mommy. Wish you all the best. I couldn't help but notice that your maths teacher, he seems to have coached you well. What is the greatest advice that he has given you to prepare you for today?
My teacher is a wonderful teacher. He has given plenty of advices, and I cannot say any is better than the other.
Okay. Once again, congratulations to each and every one of you for making this far. At the end of this competition, there's no next stage. This is the final. So if at the end of round 1 and round 2, we happen to have the same score for the first position, your speed and accuracy is what will determine who comes out on top. At the end of round 1 and round 2, the student with the highest score will be crowned the Cowbellpedia Mathematical Champion 2016.
Cowbell Choco formula has been stolen. Get it back at all costs. Tasting new Cowbell Choco gives you the get up and go to be at the top of your game. Now with Vitality Plus Iron. New great tasting Cowbell Choco, a creamy chocolatey drink that helps give energy to get up and go.
It's time to move on to the business of the day. The junior category, our 6 contestants are on standby. The rules, very simple. I wish you all the best. Let's move on to question number 1. Uche was 20 kilometers west of a place O. He then rode a motorcycle 31 kilometers eastward. Find his new position. A, 11 kilometers east of O, 20 kilometers east of O, 51 kilometers east of O, and 11 kilometers west of O. You have 5 seconds to put in the correct answer. The correct answer is A, 11 kilometers east of O. You've been here before, and you know that it's not how you start, but how you finish. Question number 2. Calculate the total amount to be paid back on 120 Naira borrowed for 5 weeks at an interest rate of 10 kobo per Naira per week. A, 180 Naira, B, 600 Naira, C, 60 Naira, and D, 24 Naira. The correct answer is A, 180 Naira. We had 2 correct, but not to worry. We still have 10 more questions to go. What is the size of an exterior angle of a regular pentagon? A, 72 degrees, 36 degrees, 60 degrees, or D, 120 degrees? A is the correct answer. Well done. Question number 4. Evaluate 2 raised to power 0 plus 4 raised to power 1 minus 1 over 2, all raised to power 2. A, 1 all over 4, B, 5 over 4, C, 4, and D, 9 over 4. The correct answer is D, 9 over 4. Question number 5. Evaluate 1.28 times 10 raised to power minus 4 divided by 6.4 times 10 raised to power 2. A is 2 times 10 raised to power minus 7. B is 2 times 10 raised to power minus 6. C is 2 times 10 raised to power minus 4. And 2 times 10 raised to power 0. You have 5 seconds to put in your answer. The correct answer is A, 2 times 10 raised to power minus 7. Moving on to question number 6, we're halfway through round 1. If a journey of 300 kilometers on a taxi costs 450 Naira, how much does a journey of 700 kilometers cost at the same rate? A, 500 Naira, B, 1,500 Naira, C, 1,000 Naira, and D, 1,050 Naira. Well done to all of you. Correct answer is D, 1,050 Naira. The product of the octal numbers 5 and 4 written in octal scale is A, 20, B, 24, 11, or D, 16. Two correct answers for this question. It's option B, which is 24. Question number 8. The angle subtended by a diameter of a circle at a point on the circumference is A, a right angle, reflex, C, acute, or D, obtuse. The correct answer is A, right angle. Dennis and Oluwafunbi, it's still anybody's game. There are 22 boys and 20 girls in the class. One of them won a prize. Find the probability that it is a boy. A, 10 over 11, B, 10 over 21, 11 over 21, and D, 1 over 21. Glad to say you all got it right. Well done. Correct answer is C, 11 over 21. Question number 10. Add half of 3 to a third of 2. A, 5 over 6, B, 1, 2, 1 all over 6, or D, 2. The correct answer is 2, 1 over 6. The bearing of A from B is 62 degrees. Find the bearing of B from A. A, 62 degrees, B, 152 degrees, 242 degrees, and D, 298 degrees. I think my questions are getting simpler. Well done to all of you. Next question is very important to some of you. It's literally the difference between moving on to round 2 or stopping your journey here. Well done. Question number 12. The shorter side of a parallelogram is 9 centimeters. Find the longer side if the perimeter of the parallelogram is 48 centimeters. A, 39, B, 30, C, 10, and D, 15 centimeters. The journey for 3 contestants will end, at least for this season, after this announcement. They might be joining us in the senior category in a couple of years. The correct answer is D, 15 centimeters. But let's find out which 3 will be moving on to round 2. And there we have it. No ties, no breaks, 3 clear winners. Dennis, Oluwafunbi, Oluwatunmise, once again, it's been an honor standing here in front of you, asking you these questions. You have displayed so much skill. We are all very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to our contestants. Juliet, you're on 60 points. Glory, you're on 55 points. Oreofe, you're on 50 points. I saw you all giving each other a high five. Why is that? You've done very well. This is the Cowbellpedia 60 Seconds of Fame, where you're giving 60 seconds to give as many correct answers as possible. At the end of this round, the student with the highest combined scores from round 1 and round 2 will be crowned the champion. Juliet, your Cowbellpedia 60 Seconds of Fame starts now. The mean mark of 6 subjects is 18. If the mean mark of 5 of the subjects is 19, find the mark scored in the 6th subject. If you do not know, just say skip.
13.
Correct. A letter is chosen at random from the English alphabet.
21/26.
Correct. A fair die is tossed once. Find the
0.
Correct. Calculate.
Skip.
What is the perimeter of a regular decagon of side?
32.5 centimeters.
Correct. Increase 4,500 kilograms by 15%.
4,950.
Incorrect. Ada ate 3/7 of a chocolate cookie. BC ate 1/3 of the same cookie. What fraction of the cookie is left?
5/21.
Correct. Find the simple interest of 650 naira for 2 years at 6% per annum.
780.
Sorry?
780.
Incorrect. 2 similar figures have corresponding sides in the ratio 2:5. If the area of the smaller figure is 40 centimeters, find the area of the second figure.
250 centimeters squared.
Correct. Well done. Well done, Juliet. Glory, Okoli, are you ready for your Cowbellpedia 60 Seconds of Fame?
Yes, Quizmaster.
I wish you all the best. Your Cowbellpedia 60 Seconds of Fame starts now. Calculate the capacity in liters of a tank whose dimensions are
40 meter cubes.
Sorry?
40,000 meter.
Correct. Y is directly proportional to x squared. Find the percentage change in y if x decreases by 10%.
19%.
Correct. The line of symmetry of a circle.
Diameter.
Correct. A cone has a base radius.
17 centimeters.
Correct. Calculate the volume of a right triangle prism which measures 16 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 7 centimeters.
Just skip.
How many cubic sugar of edge 2 centimeters can be fitted into a cuboid containing of dimensions?
30.
Correct. If 3 is a root of the quadratic equation x squared plus kx minus 15 is equals to 0, determine the value of k.
2.
Correct. The length of a rectangle is 4 times as long as its width. If the perimeter is 180 centimeters, find the length of the rectangle.
That is skip.
1 radio set cost.
Skip.
A dealer bought a piano for 60 naira and sold it for 80 naira. Find the percentage profit on selling price.
That's 1/3%.
Incorrect. A fair die is tossed once. What is the probability of getting a
half?
Is incorrect. Well done, Glory. Oreofe, wish you all the best. Your Cowbellpedia 60 Seconds of Fame starts now. Without using table, find the value of one of the base angles of an isosceles triangle is 7 centimeters.
40.
Correct. A boy observes that the angle
50.
Correct. A coin is tossed 3 times. What is probability that it shows head 3 times?
1/4.
Incorrect. The area of a circle is 100 pi centimeters squared.
10.
Correct. Convert 89/10 to a number. A line is 10 kilometers long if it is drawn to a scale of 1 centimeter to
8 kilometers.
Incorrect. What is the integer of the square root of 237?
8.
Incorrect. The value of 3x plus 9 is how much?
7.
Incorrect. What is the probability that a tennis match ends in a draw?
0.
Correct. Two spheres have diameters of 3 centimeters and 5 centimeters.
27:1:5.
Correct. The angle of a triangle are 2x, 3x, and 4x degrees. Find the largest angle.
72.
Incorrect. Evaluate the square root of 17/9, leaning
1/3.
Correct. Simplify a over 4 plus 2a over 3. A pit can be dug by... Correct. I think I need to catch my breath. Oreofe and Glory, you're both on 85 points, which basically means we're going into our 30 seconds of fame. This is the Cowbellpedia 30 seconds of fame. Oreofe, your Cowbellpedia 30 seconds of fame starts now. Express the square root of 3136 in index form.
3 times 7.
Correct. If sine theta is equal to 3 over find cos.
4/5.
Correct. Express 3.04.
0.0000304.
Correct. A rhombus has sides 5 centimeters long and shorter diagonal.
Skip.
A ladder 6 meters long rests on a
12.
slope. Incorrect. Simplify 3 raised to the power 4.
Skip.
2 out of every 8 shots bring down a bird. What's the probability that a shot will bring
1/4.
Correct. Simplify -7 minus +7 plus 10 minus -3.
-1.
Correct. Well done. Glory, wish you all the best. Your Cowbellpedia 30 seconds of fame starts now. Solve the equation 4 raised to the power n plus 1 equals to 8.
Skip.
A semicircle has a radius of p meters. Find its perimeter in terms of p.
2 pi p.
Incorrect. Make m the subject of the formula. A vendor receives 36 naira for his sales, which amounted to 240 naira. What is the rate of his commission?
Does 50%.
Correct. Find the sum of angles in a 12-sided polygon.
This is
I need your answer. I need an answer, Glory.
1,800.
Correct. Remember that whatever you score in the tiebreak will not be added to your final score. We have our clear winner, our first runner-up, and our second runner-up. Very tight competition. Oreofe, Glory, Juliet, well done to all three of you for making it this far, and of course, especially to Glory and Oreofe. On 85 points, the second runner-up in the junior category of the 2016 Cowbellpedia Mathematics competition is Glory Okoli.
Congratulations, Glory Okoli, for coming this far.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up in the junior category, a round of applause to Oreofe Daniel.
Oreofe, on behalf of Promasuda, I want to say well done and congratulations. Keep up the good works. Thank you very much.
Of course, with 90 points and the undisputed mathematical champion in the junior category 2016 Cowbellpedia Mathematics Quiz Show. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to Juliet Ekoko.
Instantly dissolving cowbell milk is both delicious and nutritious. It promotes good health and vitality. Cowbell milk has a blend of the important vitamins which we call Vita-Rich. A, C, D, E and K. Plus vitamin B9, which helps with brain development. We've also got a deliciously creamy new formula that dissolves instantly. Cowbell, now deliciously creamy.
Welcome back. Moving on to the senior category. We have our 6 contestants on standby to do battle for the ultimate crown today. Let's meet once again and for the final time our 6 senior contestants.
eléyìí tẹ́ ẹ sì ṣe yẹ tó sì máa ṣe final ìwọ náà ló máa borí o kì í ṣe mathematics nìkan ló mọ̀ all rounder ni ẹ.
According to Proverbs chapter 1:10, the fear of God is the beginning of all knowledge, and I believe that God is the author of my knowledge.
mímọ̀ sí ọmọ dáadáa mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹni tí ó ti lé dáadáa wá ní gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti rí bàbá ẹ̀ sí òun ní alákòójọ gbogbo wa ní Ìjẹ̀ṣà land. He is very calculating, very mathematical in reasoning, very exact.
When he did the Cowbellpedia competition in JS3, he missed out. But then he came and told me emphatically that by the time he gets to SS2, he's going to be one of them.
I'm actually excited that Goke came out well in the competition, but of course I would have been surprised if he did not, because of course I believe diligence actually pays.
He will never retire. He continues to aspire.
Now that I'm in the finals, I know it's going to take a lot on me, but I'll keep working my math. And with the support of my father, the KBC, my family, my teachers, and God, I know I'm going to come out in flying colors.
Who is here with you?
My sister.
Where is your sister? Hello, sister. I'm sure if your father was here, I'll be on the floor or balling. Great to have you, Adegoke. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
I used to take my children that, come, if we are to take after anybody, you should take after Hassanah.
She loves mathematics so much. I can say she's better than I am in mathematics, you know.
She had also dominated the math scene for some time. It's like a big competition between Hassanah as a girl and other boys in the class.
I started preparing her for competition when she was in GS2, and when she got to GS3, she wrote the first stage and she came fourth in junior category.
We said, okay, that's not too bad. We could try for the senior, and here we are.
I was so happy when she qualified for the finals.
But that was a period of great belief.
And I hope to see her be the champion.
She's my friend, and I think since we received the same level of preparation, I wish her the best in the finals.
Hassanah, is your twin sister with you in the audience today?
No.
Or who's here with you in the audience?
My mom and dad.
Okay, mommy and daddy, where are you? Thank you for joining us. I wish you all the best, Hassanah. Well done.
I love martial arts, and I think that's mainly because it's easy, and also it gives answers to questions.
It's a natural something for him. I was the best in mathematics when I was in school, and that was the encouragement that I was giving to him all along.
The consistency shown by the school in cowbell competitions, junior category, senior category, state levels, national levels, can be confirmed by the awards there.
Ademola is a cool guy, he's inquisitive, he's got to learn not only academically, he likes to read wide. They really helped me during the course of this competition because they encouraged me and said, guy, you have to win. My role model is Pastor Enoch Adeboye. Being a mathematician and also a man of God, it kind of connects with me. He's a spiritual father to millions, and I would like to be that too.
Ademola, who is here with you in the studio?
My mom and dad.
Okay, mommy and daddy? All right, thank you for joining us. I couldn't help but notice that your father said he was first in mathematics. So Ademola, between me and you, has he shown you the result?
No.
Did you see your koro eyes?
At all.
But when you win this competition, if you win, you have proof, Abi?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause to Ademola.
I discovered my flair for mathematics when I was in junior school, GS1, and my best part of mathematics is number basis.
Most of the time, you see Taiwo reading novels, so you wonder when she has time to go through her mathematics and other subjects.
She's more or less the teacher at home. Usually when I try to help the other daughter, if I run into a problem, we call Taiwo.
My dad is a chemist by profession. He loves chemistry and maths, and that's why he was one of those that supported me when I was developing my love for mathematics. When we got to semi-finals, it was the champions against champions on that particular show. Even though I qualified as with the last position, I was calm enough to know that I had to qualify to the finals.
She has a very good chance of being #1 at the Cowbellpedia. So if she sets her mind to do anything, she goes all out for it.
She has the spirit of winning inside her. Her determination is so strong. So I'm 98%, even 100% sure that she's going to make it.
Well done, Taiwo. What do you do in your free time, though?
I love to read.
So what will you be reading in university, and which university would that be?
I'll be reading medicine.
Okay.
And I would love to go to Obafemi Awolowo University.
Where's mom and dad? Okay.
Mathematics is actually very simple to me, especially when you don't just cram the formulas, you apply the formulas the right way to look very simple and easy to understand.
Mathematics competition, English competition like spelling bee, chemistry, physics, science, some with the stand. All this, she participates in everything and she finds it easy.
Taking care of people has always been something I've loved to do since when I was very young. That's why I want to become a medical doctor. And to become a medical doctor, I need to be good in maths, physics, chemistry, and also biology.
Blessing is determined, and she has this self-drive and fire in her. Probably Holy Ghost fire that keeps her going. She does not get tired.
My first experience in Cowbellpedia was when I was in junior school. In the written exams, I took 6th position in Ogun State. Actually, that did not make me feel bad or discouraged. I was determined to qualify for the senior category.
We took Cowbell together before the quiz stage came up. And now again, senior school. So let me just say she's my Cowbell twin.
Despite the fact that she's a lady, I want to tell you that the determination in the heart is more than that of many men.
We are born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and also expect to win. So I'm expecting to win.
Well done, Blessing. And who's here with you in the studio?
My mom and my sister.
Statistically, 9 females made it to the finals. You're one of them. You scored 100% in your written exam, and basically that's what got you here. I wish you all the best, Blessing. Welcome back.
The top 100 CEOs, according to Forbes, all have an engineering degree. So I want to own a company and also have my own engineering degree to boast of.
We've been able to support him all through by saying yes to all his needs when it comes to solving mathematics or going to school.
He has a way of coining his own method of solving. That's the unique thing about him.
He joined the Cowbell Club in his school and he had to work hard. Initially, he didn't make it to the final stage. That was in junior school.
But in senior school, I promised myself that I must make it, and now I'm here.
Even if you don't continue at this stage, I have nothing to lose. I will be happy. He listened to me, but he never took to that decision.
One day I would like to create flying cars because the way that we are situated now in the world, there is 70% water and 30% land, which means that the land is small compared to the water. But when there are flying cars, that means there will be no traffic in the air.
He has a schedule so that one will not actually affect the other.
He has a mind of his own. Whatever he wants, he goes all how to get it.
As you can see, it's not all about mathematics. I'm here also helping my mom in the kitchen. My best food is ofada rice with the right sauce, beef and chicken. I know the other competitors are also very good. So it's going to be about speed, accuracy, God, and maybe luck.
Ayooluwa, did you fly your parents here in your flying car?
No.
Okay, so where are they?
Yeah, where are they? My dad and my father.
Okay. Your dad and your brother. I noticed that there's a Cowbellpedia club in your school. When did that start?
Before I even got to the school.
Okay, and do you think that has been instrumental to your school having the highest number of students in this competition?
Yeah, that was one of the factors.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ayooluwa.
The new Cowbell Choco formula has been stolen. Get it back at all costs. Tasting new Cowbell Choco gives you the get up and go to be at the top of your game. Now with Vitality Plus Iron. New great tasting Cowbell Choco, a creamy chocolatey drink that helps give energy to get up and go.
The pleasantries aside, it's time to do battle and determine who will come out number one at the end of this season. 1 million naira for the winner, and of course we're looking at cash prizes and an educational excursion as well. I wish you all the best. You've gotten this far. We're all very proud of you, irrespective of the outcome of this stage. Let's move on to question number 1. In how many ways can 4 friends shake hands without repetition? A, 24, B, 6, C, 12, and D, 8. The correct answer is B, that's 6. We had 2 correct. The game has just begun. Moving on to question number 2. Which of the following is not the size of an exterior angle of a regular polygon? A, 21 degrees, 15 degrees, 18 degrees, and D, 20 degrees. The correct answer is A, 21. Well done to all of you. Well done. Question number 3. Simplify 2 log 6 base 3 plus log 12 base 3 minus log 16 base 3. A, 3 minus log 2 base 3. B is 3. 2 minus 2 log 2 base 3. And D is 2. You have 5 seconds to put in your answer. Make sure you let the computer know that you know the answer as well. The correct answer is B, that is 3. Ademola and Adegoke, not to worry. We're moving on to question number 4. Find the derivative of the square root of x plus 1 all raised to the power 8. A is 8 bracket x plus 1 all raised to the power 7 bracket x minus 1. 8 bracket x plus 1 all raised to the power 9. 8x bracket x plus 1 all raised to the power 7. And D, 4 bracket x plus 1 all raised to the power 3. You have 5 seconds. The correct answer is D, 4 bracket x plus 1 all raised to the power 3. Moving on to question number 5. If x squared plus y squared is equal to 153 and xy is 36, what is the value of x minus y? A is 81, B 9, C 15, and D 27. The correct answer is B, that is 9, and you only had 1 correct answer from Ayooluwa. Well done to you. Question number 6. The sum of the angles of a regular polygon is 2,520 degrees. How many sides does the polygon have? A, 20, B, 16, C, 18, and D, 17. The correct answer for question 6 is B, that's 16. We had 4 correct, 2 incorrect. Let's move on to question number 7. Differentiate cos x minus x sine x. A, x cos x. B, minus cos 2x sine x. Cot x sec squared x, and minus 2 sine x minus x cos x. You have 5 seconds to put in your answer. The correct answer is D, minus 2 sine x minus x cos x. Question number 8. A number is increased by 10% and then reduced by 10%, then the number dash 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 increases by 9%, increases by 1%, reduces by 1%, doesn't change. Well done. Correct answer is C, reduces by 1%. Question number 9. The number of girls in a class is 5 times the number of boys. Which of the following cannot be the total number of children in the class? A, 24, B, 35, C, 30, and D, 42. Correct answer is B, 35. Well done to each and every one of you. Question number 10. 2 more questions. In a regular polygon of n sides, each interior angle is 144 degrees. Find n. A, 12, B, 10, C, 11, and D, 8. The correct answer is B, which is 10. Let's move on to question number 11. One side of a regular rectangle is 8 centimeters and the diagonal is 10 centimeters. What is the area of the rectangle? A, 80 centimeters square, 40 centimeters square, 48 centimeters square, and 36 centimeters square. Well done to all of you. You got that right. The correct answer is C, 48. Final question in round 1. The sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression is given by s is equals to 3n plus 2n squared. Find the sum of the first 3 terms. A, 27, B, 33, C, 12, and D, 36. The correct answer is A, 27. And let's find out the implication of that answer to the overall score. At the end of round 1, we have our 3 clear contestants whose journey ends here, and another 3 who will be moving on to round 2. Ladies and gentlemen, to our future inventors and students who have done remarkably and impressively well representing their school, their parents, and of course themselves, Hassanah Adegoke and Ademola, well done to all 3 of you. We're very proud of you. A round of applause to them.
Instantly dissolving cowbell milk is both delicious and nutritious. It promotes good health and vitality. Cowbell milk has a blend of the important vitamins which we call Vita-Rich. A, C, D, E and K. Plus vitamin B9, which helps with brain development. We've also got a deliciously creamy new formula that dissolves instantly. Cowbell, now deliciously creamy.
Ayooluwa, Taiwo, Blessing, well done to all 3 of you. Taiwo, you're on 55 points. Ayooluwa, 55 points. Blessing, 50 points. Taiwo, are you ready?
Yes, quiz master.
Your Cowbellpedia 60 seconds of fame starts now. If the sides of a rectangle is increased by
44%.
Correct. A regular polygon of 2k plus 1 sides has 140 degrees as the size of each interior angle. Find k.
4.
Correct. The bearing of P from O is 40 degrees and the bearing of Q from P is 130 degrees. Find the... If A minus B is 3 and A squared plus B squared is 29, find the value
20.
Incorrect. If function of x is equals to x raised to the power 3 minus 6 divided by x squared minus 2x plus 6, then what is the factor of 6?
7.
Correct. If x and y are the roots of the quadratic equation 5x squared minus 3x minus 1 is equals to 0, find 1 over x plus 1 over y.
Skip.
In how many ways can the letters of the word leader be arranged?
840.
Incorrect. When 2x is subtracted from 48 and the difference is divided by x plus 3, the result is 4. What is the value of x?
7.
Incorrect. The slope of the line perpendicular to 3x minus 5.
3 over 5.
Incorrect. Ayooluwa, are you ready?
Yes, quiz master.
Wish you all the best. You're on 55 points. Your Cowbellpedia 60 seconds of fame starts now. A fruit seller has some pineapples. He sells 40% and still has 420 pineapples. How many did he have originally?
700.
Correct. If 5 more than 3 times a certain number is 3 less than the number, what is the number?
Skip.
Find the sum to infinity of the following sequence. 1 over 3, 1 over 3 raised to power 2, 1 over 3 raised to power 3.
1 over 5.
Incorrect. Convert 79 based. Express 0.0425 divided by 2.5 as a fraction.
Skip.
A circle has radius y centimeters. What is the area of a sector of a circle with angle 120 degrees, leaving your answer in terms of pi?
Pi over 3.
Incorrect. Evaluate 2.39 squared minus 1.61 squared, all divided by 2.39 minus 1.61.
4.
Correct. The radii of a cone is 8 centimeters high and has a base diameter of 12 centimeters. Find its
10 centimeter.
Correct. A person crosses a 600-meter long street.
Skip.
Convert 101.011 base 2 to base 10.
5 points.
What's that? What's your answer?
5.1625.
Incorrect. Blessing, wish you all the best. Your Cowbellpedia 60 seconds of fame starts now. The angle of elevation of a ladder leaning against the wall is 60 degrees.
3.6.
What is the area of a square whose diagonal is 10 centimeters?
50.
Correct. Find the value of pi if sine 2 pi is equal to cos 3 pi.
36 degrees.
An accurate clock shows 8 in the morning through how many? The mean of 10 positive numbers is 16. When another number is added, the mean becomes 18. Find the 11th number.
18.
2 solid spheres have volumes 250 centimeters cubed and 128 centimeters cubed respectively.
4/5.
Please speak up.
4/5.
A dishonest milkman professes to sell his milk at a cost price. A pipe which is 204 centimeters long is cut into 3 pieces in the ratio of 2 to 6 to 9. Find
72.
the length. Solve the equation log x base 8 minus 4 log x base 8 is equal to 2.
8.
Find the remainder when x raised to power 4 minus 5x cubed minus 5x minus 4 is divided by x plus 1.
Seven.
Correct. I mentioned earlier on that the role of speed and accuracy is very vital. And at the end of round 1 and round 2, that is what will determine who will be crowned champion, who is the first runner-up, and who will be the second runner-up. Ladies and gentlemen, our Cowbellpedia second runner-up in the senior category goes to Blessing Udoh.
Blessing, on behalf of Promasidor Nigeria Limited, makers of Cowbell Milk, present you with this plaque. Congratulations.
I mentioned the role of speed and accuracy. So even though they're joint with points, the speed and accuracy differ. Ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up in the senior category 2016 Cowbellpedia Mathematics Quiz Competition is Taiwo Adeyemi.
Congratulations, Taiwo.
To present the award to our 2016 Cowbellpedia champions in the junior and senior category, I would like to call on two very important people to this project and the mission ahead especially. The Managing Director of Promasidor in the person of Mr. Olivier Thierry, and of course Professor Charles Uwakwe, the Registrar of NECO. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause and congratulations to our 2016 Cowbellpedia Mathematics Quiz Champion in the junior category, the one and only Juliet Ekoko from Ambassador's College, Ota. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 Cowbellpedia Mathematics Champion in the senior category goes to Ayooluwa Oguntade from Ambassador's College, Ota.
Stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, both from Ambassadors College, Alta, a round of applause to our 2016 Cowbellpedia champions. It has been quite an exciting ride so far on Cowbellpedia. The future is bright for our mathematical inventors, and for those of you out there who want to be part of Season 3, just go on to www.cowbellpedia.ng to know more. To our contestants, to our finalists, to all of you out there, thank you for making Cowbellpedia such a huge success. I'll see you in Season 3. I'm Oscar, your Quizmaster. Thank you to Promasidor, the makers of Cowbell, our milk, and Neko. Bye for now.